Hi, and welcome to FBS News. Funny, but serious. My name is Mason Laven.
And I'm Ellie Bacon. Today has been a busy news day.
Today we have stories that include NASA fixing the Hubble telescope,
Dead man turns up alive.
and a man shoots his neighbor's dog.
In local news, the City-Town Tigers Middle School is facing backlash for bringing a tiger to their school dance. After some snarling from the tiger, the students realized they had made a big mistake. No one was hurt, and the whereabouts of the tiger is currently unknown. Firefighters in Greentown failed to respond to a fire at their own fire station. They were in the middle of a high-stakes Monopoly game at a nearby coffee shop. The game was interrupted, and no winner was determined. A cameraman has fell off a roof while shooting an extreme sports bit. He was rushed to the hospital with a mild concussion and third-degree burns after an iron fell on him.
Man, I sure hope he'll be okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Next, in our Criminal Watch segment, on Saturday, Stan Hunterson was arrested for tossing an alligator into a Wendy's at First and Broadway. The man was enraged when he ordered 2 ketchup packets and only received 1. Where he got the alligator is unknown. An area man was arrested earlier this week after threatening to blow up a local Taco Bell restroom. He had just finished his meal and claims that his threat was harmless and had nothing to do with the bomb. A local convenience store was robbed on Shady Street last night. The suspect is believed to be about 5 foot 10 inches tall and weighs approximately 150 pounds. He was wearing a blue hoodie. Turns out there was only $2, 3 Tootsie Rolls, and 1 button in the register. The suspect is still at large. Stay tuned after a quick word from a sponsor and hear about an important improvement made in space.
Do you ever get bored while using the restroom? If so, then buy this, the Potty Putting Green, only $10.10. Buy it now.
Astronauts scrambled to fix the NASA Hubble telescope. After hours of troubleshooting with Hubble's missions operations team at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, they ended up fixing it like anyone else would, by turning it on and off again. Thankfully, the telescope is now up and running.
A dead man turned up 2 months after his funeral. He was pronounced dead after DNA tests came back 99.2% certain that the body was of Wally Martin. Forensic scientists no longer underestimate that 0.8%. The man's family believed he was a ghost and requested a blessing of their house by a local pastor. For our next story, a man by the name of Billy Bob Joey has been arrested after he was found to have shot his neighbor's dog. He had believed it was a werewolf. After his release, we located the man for a quick interview.
So I was prowling around my yard last night, and I look over my neighbor's yard, and I see a werewolf. So I get my old trusty gun out, and I shoot the dang thing. It was really great. But I went over to go look at it. By the time I got to it, it turned back into my neighbor's dog, and
Billy Bob Joey is also a well-known local bar owner. Coming up, after a quick commercial break, the weather with Larry Sprinkle.
Did you know that millions of dogs die every day from secondhand dog lung cancer? Many owners smoke by their dogs, causing the dogs to inhale the toxic fumes. You can help. For just $200 a day, you can help these poor puppies get the treatment they need. Call 1-800-800-8000.
Hello, my name is Larry Sprinkle. As you can see, it'll be a pretty average day with a high around 64 degrees and a low around 22 degrees later tonight. Now the next few days we won't see much of a change with average temperatures around 50 degrees. We might see some snow flurries on Tuesday, but nothing too major. Now this is where it gets interesting. In the next 3 months there's going to be some extreme weather. And I don't just mean a tornado here or there, I mean temperatures in triple digits in February. A hurricane in March, which isn't weird because it's Iowa, but because it's March, and hurricanes don't happen in March. And at the end of April, the world's going to end. But hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And that's your local weather. Tune in next time to see what I've made up then. Back to you, Ellie.
Thanks, Larry, for that unusual report. Ladies and gentlemen, always remember, stay prepared. You never know when bad weather will hit, but we will try our best.
I have some breaking news here. The suspect involved in the robbery of the convenience store has been found. As stated previously in our program, the convenience store on Shady Street was robbed, but the suspect only stole $2, 3 Tootsie Rolls, and a button. Well, I gotta go.
Stay tuned after a quick break for sports with Armin Ammer.
Extreme ironing, an up-and-coming sport in the area, has really skyrocketed in popularity. I was fortunate enough to interview Elli Jensen, one of the area's most skilled ironists. So Ellie, what inspired you to be the extreme ironist you are today?
My grandma, she invented the sport of extreme ironing.
And what are your training routines and how do you prepare for competitions?
Ironing.
Just ironing, that's it?
Lots of it. Lots.
Well, there you have it, folks. Lots of ironing.
She's going to be hard to beat. And I thought I was pretty good at ironing, but I could not pull that off.
What an ironic story.
Anyways, tonight's broadcast was definitely an interesting one. Be sure to join us tomorrow night at 10 p.m. for more up-to-date stories. Hopefully I'll have a new partner tomorrow night, and thanks for tuning in to FBS News, where our news is funny but serious.